In 2025, YouTube Shorts generate over 100 billion views every single day, and the top creators are earning tens of thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars every month. Ever since Shorts and revenue sharing launched in 2023, I have been earning thousands of dollars every single month with YouTube Shorts. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can get a slice of this massive pie and make thousands of dollars a month with Shorts yourself. If you ask Google, how much do YouTube Shorts pay? It'll say 1 to 6 cents per thousand views, but that is quite honestly complete nonsense. Unless you're exclusively making content for India, the Philippines, or other low ad spend regions, the average RPM, which is how much you earn per thousand views, is actually much higher. If you're targeting viewers from countries like the USA, Canada, UK, and Australia, well then your average RPM will usually be anywhere from 15 to 25 cents or more, and that number has been increasing steadily, so it'll likely be quite higher in the future. For example, this short of mine made over $700 from 3.5 million views because the RPM was 21 cents, and with this short that generated me over $6,000, it actually has quite a low RPM because it was uploaded a while ago and a lot of the audience came from India, but now in the last 7 days, the RPM has actually increased to 19 cents. The average RPM is increasing, but most people don't know that, so they dive into long-form content instead, making short-form content a lot more untapped than long-form in my opinion. Compared to YouTube long-form, we are still in the relative early days of YouTube Shorts monetization. It'll only get better from here as views go up and advertisers spend more, and as more monetization opportunities arise. Now on top of ad revenue, we also have something called music deals, where basically companies will pay you a percentage of what they earn from you using their music in your shorts. This can add upwards of 10 cents or even a lot more on top of your normal RPM just for simply adding certain songs to your shorts. Now most of the music deals that people recommend require your channel to be generating a certain number of views a month or for your channel to be monetized, but what most people don't know is that there are companies out there that will literally pay you from your first short without you even being monetized, meaning you can start making money right from your first post. If you want access to one of these deals, the same one I used to generate $1,400 on this singular short without even being monetized, then join my community. The link is down below, and all the details are in there along with even more info about other monetization methods. But in order to start making money from Shorts ad revenue, you need to reach the monetization requirements of 1,000 subscribers and 10 million valid public views in the last 90 days. And once monetized, you can make lots of money from just ad revenue alone. Let's say for the sake of example, you have an RPM of 20 cents. In that case, you only need 15 million views to generate $3,000, and believe me, that is quite easy to achieve. If you stack music deals on top of that, let's say it's another 10 cents. That $3,000 is now $4,500. And now, if you want $10,000 a month, you only need about 33 million views, which is incredibly achievable when you understand the system I'm about to teach you. So the first step is to pick a profitable niche. Thankfully, I have other videos on my channel going over how to find niches, and also plenty of videos just listing out the best niches, but basically you want to identify a niche with the following criteria. First, high virality potential, meaning it can attract a large amount of viewers, millions of viewers. Channels in the niche should be able to consistently produce millions of views. Second, high RPM potential. It should be monetizable, meaning it's transformative, and it should ideally attract viewers from Tier 1 countries where advertisers spend the most. For example, here's a channel in the US politics niche, and as we can see, it definitely has virality potential, consistently getting millions of views, and this niche attracts pretty much exclusively US-based viewers, many of whom are older in age too, and this means it has high RPM potential. Virality combined with a high RPM equates to a highly profitable niche. Now let me break down the most profitable niches for you right now. The first one is viral generic commentary. This is the largest and broadest faceless YouTube Shorts niche where it's just commentary over a viral clip. The beauty of this niche is that you're always riding the wave of what's trending, which means built-in virality potential. You're taking clips that are already going viral on other platforms like TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, and you're adding your own commentary on top. The second profitable niche is celebrity drama and gossip. People are obsessed with celebrity culture, and this content performs incredibly well. You can cover everything from relationship drama to career controversies to lifestyle content. The key here is to stay on top of current events and trending celebrity news. The third niche is motivational and self-improvement content. This niche has incredible staying power because people are always looking to better themselves. You can cover topics like productivity, mindset, success stories, and life advice. The audience for this content is typically from Tier 1 countries and has high purchasing power, which means higher RPMs. The fourth niche is true crime and mystery content. This niche has exploded in popularity over the past few years. People are fascinated by unsolved mysteries, criminal cases, and conspiracy theories. The content is highly engaging and keeps viewers watching until the end. The fifth niche is finance and investing content. With the rise of retail investing and cryptocurrency, financial content is more popular than ever. You can cover topics like stock market analysis, crypto news, personal finance tips, and investment strategies. This niche attracts viewers with disposable income, leading to higher RPMs. The sixth niche is technology and gadget reviews. Tech content performs well because people are always looking for the latest gadgets and technology trends. You can cover everything from smartphone reviews to AI developments to gaming content. The seventh niche is sports highlights and commentary. Sports content has a massive global audience and generates consistent views. You can cover game highlights, player analysis, trade rumors, and sports news. The eighth niche is food and cooking content. Food content is universally appealing and performs well across all demographics. You can create recipe videos, food hacks, restaurant reviews, and cooking tips. Now, once you've chosen your niche, you need to understand the psychology behind viral content. Viral content typically falls into one of several categories. First, content that evokes strong emotions like anger, surprise, joy, or fear. Second, content that provides valuable information or teaches something new. Third, content that's highly relatable to your target audience. Fourth, content that's controversial or sparks debate. Fifth, content that's timely and relevant to current events. Step 2 is channel creation. A common issue that many people face is the zero-view jail, where their shorts don't get pushed out. This can be avoided with an aged channel or a warmed-up channel. I buy channels from a site called agedYouTubeAccounts.org. They sell aged channels for just $5, and I have definitely noticed an increase in views when I use these channels. But you can also just create and warm up a channel, and you can do that by spending about 2 or 3 days just simply scrolling on the Shorts feed. This tells YouTube that you are not a bot, and you are indeed a real user, increasing the chances that your first few shorts actually get pushed out. And also, when you're scrolling, this is the perfect time to start tailoring your feed to show you content within your niche. Do this simply by engaging with relevant content and swiping away from irrelevant content. When setting up your channel, make sure to optimize everything properly. Your channel name should be relevant to your niche and easy to remember. Your profile picture should be professional and recognizable. Your channel banner should clearly communicate what your channel is about, and your channel description should include relevant keywords and explain what viewers can expect from your content. Step 3 is to create viral-worthy shorts, and this consists of topic ideation, script writing, voiceover generation, and editing. Topic ideation comes down to your niche, so by this point you should have found your competitors by scrolling on your feed. You basically just want to study their most viral shorts and make similar content, take inspiration from them, and add your own unique spin. You do not need to reinvent the wheel, but you also do not want to completely duplicate their content. Find a good balance. There are 2 main types of content when it comes to the creation process: footage dependent and script dependent. Footage dependent is when the topic comes from the footage, so viral generic commentary, the largest and broadest faceless YouTube Shorts niche, where it's just commentary over a viral clip. That's footage dependent because the footage is the idea and the script comes second. Script dependent is when the script comes first and then the footage is found or created afterwards to go along with the narration. For example, the animal facts niche or the quiz niche, the script comes first. With script dependent content, topics and scripts can usually be very easily generated with ChatGPT, but with footage dependent, you have to spend a bit more time researching and finding clips, and it is best to write the scripts yourself and then possibly use ChatGPT afterwards to improve it. Now let me teach you the exact formula for writing viral scripts. Every viral short follows a similar structure. First, you need a hook that grabs attention within the first 3 seconds. This could be a shocking statistic, a controversial statement, or a compelling question. For example, This 17-year-old makes $50,000 a month doing this one simple thing. Second, you need to build credibility quickly. This could be showing proof of your results, mentioning your experience, or referencing credible sources. Third, you need to provide value throughout the entire video. Don't save all the good stuff for the end. Give valuable information consistently to keep viewers engaged. Fourth, you need to create curiosity gaps. Mention something interesting that you'll reveal later in the video. This keeps viewers watching to get the payoff. Fifth, you need to use pattern interrupts. Change your tone, show different visuals, or ask questions to break up the monotony and keep viewers engaged. Sixth, you need a strong call to action. Tell viewers exactly what you want them to do, whether it's subscribing, commenting, or checking out your other content. And finally, you need to optimize for rewatchability. Create content that viewers will want to watch multiple times or share with others. When it comes to scripting, here are some specific techniques that work incredibly well. Use the word "you" frequently to make the content feel personal. Use specific numbers instead of vague terms. Instead of saying "a lot of money," say $23,000. Create urgency with phrases like "before it's too late" or "while this still works." Use social proof by mentioning other successful people or showing testimonials. Address objections before viewers can think of them. If you're teaching a method, acknowledge potential concerns and address them head-on. Use storytelling to make your content more engaging. People love stories, so wrap your information in narrative form when possible. After your script is all set, use 11 Labs to generate a voiceover. 11 Labs has incredibly realistic AI voices that sound natural and engaging. You can choose from different voice types depending on your niche and target audience. For most niches, I recommend using a clear, confident voice that speaks at a moderate pace. When generating your voiceover, make sure to add appropriate pauses and emphasis. The AI can handle most of this automatically, but you can also edit the text to include specific instructions for pacing and tone. Always listen to the generated voiceover multiple times to ensure it sounds natural and engaging. For editing, I recommend using CapCut, which is free and has all the features you need to create professional-looking shorts. The key to good editing is keeping the pace fast and the visuals engaging. Use jump cuts to remove any dead space in your audio. Add text overlays to emphasize key points. Use zoom effects and transitions to keep the visual interesting. Color grade your footage to make it look more professional. Add background music that matches the mood of your content. And always include captions, as many viewers watch with the sound off. The captions should be large, easy to read, and timed perfectly with the audio. Now, when creating content, you want to maximize these two metrics to increase your chances of virality. And keep in mind, only with viral content will you get monetized quickly and earn lots of money. The first metric is the percentage of viewers who stayed to watch, and the second is the average view duration. These are your retention metrics. Here's a viral short of mine on a newer channel, which actually helped me just get monetized, so 81.4% stayed to watch, and the average view duration was the length of the short, 20 seconds. I'm not going to say that you need to hit this analytic and this analytic, and it will guarantee that you go viral. That's not how it works. But you do want these two analytics to be as high as possible. At least 75 to 80% should be staying to watch, ideally higher. I've hit 99% before, which of course led to virality. And then the average view duration should be high. If the short is under 30 seconds long, hitting and surpassing the duration of the short is best, but if it is closer to a minute or longer, an average view duration of over 45 or 50 seconds could be quite good as well. Keep all this in mind when creating your shorts. Make it so your short is deserving of those analytics with an attention-grabbing hook, an interesting topic, good storytelling, and high-quality production. This will greatly increase the chances of your shorts going viral. To achieve high retention, you need to understand the psychology of viewer behavior. Viewers make the decision to continue watching or swipe away within the first few seconds. This is why your hook is so critical. But retention isn't just about the beginning. You need to maintain interest throughout the entire video. One technique that works incredibly well is the curiosity gap method. Early in your video, mention something interesting that you'll reveal later. For example, I'll show you the exact website I use to find these clips at the end of this video. This gives viewers a reason to stick around until the end. Another technique is the pattern interrupt. Every 10 to 15 seconds, change something about your video. This could be changing the visual, changing your tone of voice, asking a question, or showing a different angle. This prevents viewers from getting bored and swiping away. You should also use what I call micro hooks throughout your video. These are smaller, attention-grabbing moments that re-engage viewers who might be losing interest. Phrases like, "But here's the crazy part," or "This is where it gets interesting," work well as micro-hooks. Step 4 is to post consistently. As long as quality is maintained, you want to post more. Simple as that. More posting equals more views, which equals more cash. Post at least once a day starting out, and ramp up to 2 or 3 a day if you would like. There's plenty of successful channels out there posting upwards of 5 to 10 shorts a day with completely no issue. Just make sure to ramp up slowly. Doing it too early can increase the chances of you ending up in the zero-view jail, so just be careful of that. And when it comes to posting time, don't overthink it that much. Just post at times when your target audience is likely to be online. However, let me give you some specific guidance on posting times. For US audiences, the best times are typically between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Time on weekdays and between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. on weekends. For UK audiences, post between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. GMT. For Australian audiences, post between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. AEST. But here's the thing most people don't understand about the YouTube algorithm. Consistency is more important than perfect timing. The algorithm rewards channels that post regularly and maintain a consistent schedule. If you post at 2 p.m. every day for a month, the algorithm will start to expect content from you at that time and may give you a slight boost. You should also pay attention to your analytics to see when your specific audience is most active. YouTube provides detailed analytics showing when your viewers are online. Use this data to optimize your posting schedule for your specific audience. Another important factor is posting frequency. Many creators make the mistake of posting sporadically. They'll post 3 videos one day, then nothing for a week, then 5 videos the next day. This confuses the algorithm and hurts your performance. Instead, spread your posts out evenly. If you want to post 7 videos per week, post 1 per day rather than posting them all at once. Step 5 is to outsource and scale. Since starting my faceless shorts journey, I have not edited a singular short, and because of this, running just one of my channels does not usually take me much more than an hour or 2 a month. If you are stuck spending hours a day editing content, you are greatly disadvantaged. I highly recommend hiring an editor either right from the beginning. Of course, this will be a financial risk if it's so early on, so you can also wait until you get monetized and then you can invest into an editor. You can use Fiverr or Upwork, but I usually use this site called Online Jobs PH. You can find very affordable services on here, so I've left a link down below. When hiring an editor, here's what you should look for. First, they should have experience with short-form content specifically. Editing shorts is different from editing long-form videos, so make sure